a lot of times I meet people and they hate every job they've ever had, even ones that I've had with them and thought them to be fantastic dream jobs. I know people who hate every city they live in, and they move and they move and they keep thinking the next one will be the one that ends all their problems. But each of these people eventually realize that they cannot run away from themselves. Wherever they go, they bring their problems, they bring their mindset, they bring their coping mechanisms, they bring their addictions, and there is no running away from yourself. So if you are debating switching jobs, you just have to ask yourself, will the next job really be different? And if the answer is no, some people think like this city's full of bad people, but this city might be full of good people. You know, no city is full of good people or bad people. No company is full of good people or bad people. Everyone is complex, and everyone is unique. And when you're in a organization or a city with a large number of people, you're going to have a mixture of both. So I would just say, if you are self-aware enough to know that the job you have is, you know, it's that job, you want a different job, it's this boss, you want to try a different boss, then by all means start job hunting and taking some interviews during lunch. But if you're not sure, I would highly encourage you to start a meditation practice and to use mindfulness meditation to bring mindfulness to your job. Because stress, anxiety, poor health, these are unconscious reactions to our situations. And the more mindful we become of our stress, of our anxiety, of our health choices, then it's possible that these problems can go away. But if we are dealing with stress and anxiety in negative ways or ignoring them, we will continue to suffer poor health and we will continue to be miserable. So in meditation, we want to practice observing our own state of mind and start making peace and really connecting with this deep peace that lies within all of us. All the stress, all the anxiety are like waves on top of the ocean. They're just the surface stuff. Beneath that, there is a vast, infinite ocean of peace and calm, stillness, joy, bliss, the really deep stuff. And the more we become aware of that, the more that those little waves on top of the ocean seem insignificant. And just like waves washing on shore to the beach, if you ignore them, they're still there. And as hard as you want to try to stop them from coming on shore, you're not going to stop the waves. So ignoring and forcing them to stop won't work. And this is the same with anxiety and stress. But if you start to pay attention to this infinitely deep, calm water underneath the surface, then it will shift your perspective, and you will suddenly realize that these waves are so small compared to the joy and depth in our lives. When we become familiar with this calm underneath the waves, we don't make unhealthy choices. We don't chase pleasures that'll make us feel good now but feel sick later, because we're not trying to fill some spiritual hole in our heart. So we make good choices that'll make us feel good later and that we can feel good about now. But when we are not aware of that love and happiness that we have below all those shallow thoughts, we try to fill this emptiness because we're not aware of the fullness. And so a simple 10-minute meditation, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you're able to do, once or twice a day, maybe 3 times, you know what you can do now. Don't force it. Listen to your body, listen to your mind. But the more you create these moments of peace and stillness, the more peace you will have in your life. The more that these moments of meditation will spill out into the rest of your day. And you will notice, like I did, the biggest change that you've ever thought possible.